Select a volumetric flask of appropriate size. Before using a flask, it is generally a good idea to rinse it with the solvent that will be used to make your solution. Add several milliliters of solvent to the flask and replace the stopper. Rotate the flask to ensure rinsing of all sides. Dispose of the solvent in a waste container. Repeat the rinsing process at least one more time. Use a pipette to transfer an appropriate amount of stock solution to the flask. Place the tip of the pipette above the calibration mark and allow the solution to drain down along the side of the flask. Carefully add solvent to bring the solution up to the calibration mark. When the level of the solution is just below the mark, stop adding solvent. Let the flask sit a short time to allow the solvent to drain from the walls. Use a pipette or other small dispenser to fill the flask the remainder of the way. The bottom of the meniscus should lie even with the calibration line. Place a cap on the flask and invert it several times to thoroughly mix the solution. Dispense the contents of the volumetric flask by slowly inverting the flask over the receiving vessel. Hold the flask upside down for approximately half a minute to ensure the contents have completely drained. Touch the last remaining drop to the side of the vessel and remove.